Ignorant, not wanting to learn, but using ignorance to criticize the saint, Arahant Thich Thong Lac. Refuting the phenomenon of Thich Thong Lac, Tôn Kong Du Van Tien, Northern Buddhism. In the article, Brahmanism and Buddhist Philosophy, by author Nu T wrote, if Brahmanism, with its characteristic, considers the formation of phenomena to be in the laws of the gods, the difference of Buddhism lies in the law of causality. The Buddha's Self-Exposition Sutra, which speaks of the principle of dependent origination, is summarized by the Buddha. Because this exists, that exists. Because this is not present, that is not present. Because of this, that arises. Because this one ceases, that one ceases. The law of dependent origination is the main relationship that Northern Buddhism refers to when explaining the existence of things. According to Brahmanism, humans cannot fully understand its nature, because it simply belongs to the rules of absolute principles. If that is so, then obviously only Brahman has the authority to know. Reply: good writing does not depend on long essays. Read the first sentences to know good writing. People often say, one thing is untrustworthy, all things are hard to trust. Meaning in the Mahayana Sutras, if there is evidence of one wrong thing, how can we believe it? In the past, there was a monk named Nguyen Hai who specialized in eating at restaurants. When hungry, he ate; when thirsty, he drank; when bored, he slept. He submitted a rebuttal against Mr. Thong Lac, but he wrote something untrue. He did not understand what Mr. Thong Lac was teaching. Because his mind is filled with Mahayana ignorance, superstition, and belief in the false Buddha Amitabha, how can he understand the true Dharma? How can a person who is infatuated, and addicted to love understand the words of the great poet Nguyen Du, right? Cultivation is the realm of blessings, love is the rope of resentment. How can one understand the ignorance that Buddha taught? Now, Master Tan Tien clearly proves, the Mahayana Sutras spread among the people, Buddha's self-speech, are recorded. Because this exists, that exists. Because this is not present, that is not present. Because of this, that arises. Because this ceases, that ceases. This is evidence for Vietnamese Buddhist monks and nuns to see that Mahayana teaches the wrong teachings of Buddha, poisoning ignorant Buddhist monks and nuns. So ignorant that when reading it, one cannot see the wrong rail, not in accordance with Buddha's teachings. For example, even if I commit sins greater than mountains, I still recite a few lines of the Lotus Sutra. Really? A robber and murderer just need to chant Mahayana Sutras to be free from sin? Whoever does not believe in Amitabha will have their head split into 7 pieces. Really? So do people who believe in other religions have their heads broken? Only ignorant, addicted people believe in such nonsense. Dear Buddhist monks and nuns, Master Tan Tien said, the above 4 Mahayana Sutras misrepresent the Buddha's words, because they do not understand the theory of 12 causes and conditions. One day, someone came to ask Buddha, Dear Gautama, Venerable Sir, is it I who cause me suffering? Not so, Venerable Sir, is it other people who make us suffer? Not so, Venerable Sir, in this way, are we making ourselves suffer? Not so. Losing his patience, he became angry and asked, So, who is making me suffer? Gautama. 12 causes and conditions that make us suffer. The 12 causes and conditions are ignorance, action, consciousness, form, 6 sense bases, contact, feeling, craving, grasping, existence, birth, suffering. The Buddha clearly explained each condition. Next, the Buddha taught that because of this condition arising, that condition arises. Because of this condition ceasing, that condition ceasing. Therefore, if a practitioner wants to attain enlightenment, then destroying one condition is enough. Because when one condition is destroyed, the other 11 conditions are destroyed as well. Master Tan Tien explains it in a lower level so that common people can understand. That is to say, Buddha taught that the human body is created by 12 causes and conditions, and it is these 12 causes and conditions that cause us to suffer, be born, age, get sick, and die. Now, if we want to master birth, aging, sickness, and death, we must destroy one condition. Whatever condition it is. The other 11 conditions will disappear. How to practice? Kill one cause and the other 11 causes will disappear. At that time, I will die. How can I cultivate? Ha ha ha. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Mr. Tan Tien explains clearly for understanding. In the 12 causes and conditions, there is the cause of birth, which is the birth support, which is the few charges. The fetters of love are what we consider to be ours, our wife and children, our house, our fields and gardens, our love, happiness, sadness, arrogance, and hatred. Now let go of everything. Like that, we have broken the cause of birth, and the other 11 causes will automatically disappear. At that time, we will have attained the fruit. Let go, let go. What's the use of holding on? What's the use of breathing out? All things are impermanent. Let go, elder. At this point, the common people continue to ask, how do I let go, Master Tan Tien? Master, please explain it to me so I can understand. Don't be so vague, it makes me so impatient. In today's era, knowing is one thing, but wanting to let go is not possible. We have to practice letting go gradually, a little today, a little tomorrow, until it's all gone. But how is it that while they are separated, they do not arise again? On one hand, there is separation, on the other hand, there are more living beings, so why separate? This is proof for practitioners, monks, nuns, and Buddhists to understand that, Master Huinong, you have not yet attained enlightenment. Why so? Because when a thought arose, he immediately let it go. When one thought arose, he let it go, then another thought arose. Thoughts arise continuously without stop like that. When he dies, the thoughts are still there, so how can he enter meditation and attain enlightenment? Therefore, to let go, the practitioner must use rational intention, abandon desire, abandon evil, increase good, in the spirit of not causing suffering to oneself. Not causing suffering to others and not causing suffering to living beings, attaining precepts, concentration, wisdom is the fruition. It is written like that, but it is not easy to practice. Therefore, Master Tan Tien advises practitioners, practice to get used to the right intention, use the right intention to practice the 6 basic methods, like doing aerobic exercises. When the mind is familiar and mature, letting go is easy. Because we have abandoned desire, abandoned evil, and increased good. According to the principle, evil dharmas go out, good dharmas come in. At that time, we become holy persons, then letting go of love and fetters is no longer difficult, right? Back to the point. Buddha taught only 12 causes and conditions. When this cause arises, another cause arises, when this cause ceases, another cause ceases. But Buddha did not teach, when this exists, that exists. When this ceases, that ceases. Who said if there is a table there must be a chair? Who said if the chair breaks then the table breaks too? Just because the Mahayana patriarchs have not yet attained enlightenment, they preach nonsense. The Buddha taught about the 12 causes and conditions, but the Buddha never talked about material things, right? To give ordinary Buddhists a concept, these 12 causes and conditions are similar to what we know: greed, anger, ignorance, pride, doubt, or perception, consciousness. When people appear, those things are there. We can only feel them, we cannot see them. In short, the sutras teach wrongly, the founders who have not yet attained enlightenment teach wrongly. Tong Kong Du Van Tien, the ignorant students follow without knowing. He thought it was great, he used his ignorance to argue with the saint. How pitiful! How pitiful! Don't be addicted to evil cults anymore, Tôn Kong Du Van Tien. Come out of the forest of ignorance, then you will see the true Dharma, my child. I pity you because you are ignorant and listen to the foolish advice of Mahayana. So I, Master Tan Tien, speak up to save you. After saving you, you no longer know who Master Tan Tien is. When the fate is over, Master must leave this world in peace and happiness. Note 1. If Mr. Tan Tien does not reveal the truth, then naive Buddhists believe in Mahayana. So good. It sounds so good when read aloud. The sutras are so good. But wrong, Buddha did not teach. 2. The above is evidence for Buddhists to realize that Mahayana scriptures write nonsense and then attribute it to Buddha's teachings. Buddhists are naive and only believe in monks and nuns, but monks and nuns are poisoned to the point of stupidity. It is clear that, as Mr. Thong Lac wrote, the blind lead the blind into the pit. Therefore, Master Tan Tien advises practitioners to take it slow and steady, using the right method to practice the 6 basic methods. After a while, when you read Mahayana scriptures, you will naturally recognize errors easily. And reading the Nikaya Sutras or the scriptures of Master Thong Lac, one understands the Buddha's teachings, because at that time, the practitioner does not carry with him greed.